Golden Radio Hour.
And now, Gangbusters! Gangbusters, presented in cooperation with police and federal law enforcement departments throughout the United States. The only national program that brings you authentic police case histories.
Schooled in their trade by a master criminal, and how alert detectives practically read their minds from what they knew of a man who had been dead 10 years.
And now to Gangbusters and facts that show the operation of our law enforcement officials in their war against the underworld. Gangbusters has asked John J. Sullivan, former Deputy Police Commissioner and Chief of Detectives, New York City, to narrate by proxy tonight's case.
The inside facts in the case of the 3 safecrackers.
Chief Sullivan, I know the case you're going to tell our Gangbusters listeners about tonight will furnish unusual proof of the work of one of the country's most colorful teams of detectives, New York City's Safe and Loft Squad.
It will, Don Gardner. If you and your listeners will bear 2 facts in mind. First, in burglary cases, it's extremely difficult for the police to get evidence for conviction. And second, the surest way is to know what's going to happen before it does happen.
Before it happens?
Yes, Don. I'll show you one way it was done. This case began on a bleak, overcast day last January at the huge Calvary Cemetery on Long Island. A lone man kneeled at one of the graves, unmindful of the young priest a few feet away.
It's been a long time, Pete, but I haven't gone back on you. I want to be all you were, if you don't mind, more. I always looked up to you, Pete, and I still respect you. I've got the same kind of ideas you had. Oh. Well, hello, Father.
Can I assist you in your prayers, my son?
No, thanks, Father. It's not what you'd call prayers. Besides, I was just leaving. Bye, Father.
Goodbye, my son.
Thanks anyway. Next time, maybe.
Well.
Hello, Father.
Oh, Captain Hanson. Are you policemen always hiding in the trees?
Not always, Father. Sometimes we come out in the open.
And are you here on business?
No. I came out to visit the grave of an old friend.
But,
Maybe it'll develop into business, Father.
You mean that Marner I just spoke with?
Yes. Strange seeing him here. I thought he was in Sing Sing.
Oh? And what makes you think that man should be in Sing Sing?
Because, Father, I sent him there.
Uh-huh. Well, if he's been released, no doubt he'll lead a good life.
I wouldn't count on it, Father.
You won't torment this man now because he came to the cemetery.
Oh, of course not. I'm just going to see at whose grave Freddie Russo came so far to pray.
Business?
Just curiosity.
Curiosity seems to be the main fault of policemen.
Also, Father, the main virtue.
Your man Russo is going out the gate.
Now, that's all right, Father. If I want him, I can find him again.
Yes, I suppose you can. But here's the grave of his friend. Is your curiosity satisfied?
No, Father. Now, I'm more curious.
More curious? At the sight of this grave of a man 10 years dead? Why, Captain.
This is the grave of Big Pete Schneider, Father.
Indeed.
He died in Sing Sing. He was one of the most troublesome safecrackers I can remember.
And, he's still troublesome, Captain?
Yes, very troublesome. Big Pete Schneider had a twisted pride in his trade. He enjoyed passing his skill on to others. One of his pupils was Fred Russo.
Uh-huh.
And if Fred Russo came to the grave of his master for inspiration, he must be up to something.
I see. Well, give my best to the boys at headquarters.
I will, Father. And goodbye.
Vera. Vera.
The dinner's on the kitchen table. Go eat it.
What's the matter? Can't you get your nose out of that magazine and give me dinner?
You get here on time and I'll eat with you. If you come late, you help yourself. Where you been?
Busy.
You didn't go to work today.
I don't want you spying on me, Vera.
Who has to spy on you? I can tell by the look on your push you didn't go to work.
Okay, I was out in Long Island seeing an old friend.
Now listen to me, Fred. You stay out of trouble.
Will you lay off?
You'll be heading back up to Sing Sing. It's all right for you. They give you 3 meals a day up there. But what am I supposed to do? Go out scrubbing floors or something?
I told you to lay off.
Now that you're out, you ought to have sense enough to stay out. Big dreams you got. Always big dreams. You got a good job. You're making good money. Play it straight. You might like it.
What do you care where the dough comes from, as long as it's dough?
Come on, I'll give you something.
Wait a minute.
What?
I was out to see Big Pete.
Oh, so that's where.
Yeah.
Well, he's been dead for 10 years. Let him stay dead. He never did you any good. He never did anybody any good, not even himself.
He left a lot behind, Vera.
Trouble, that's all. Just trouble.
No ideas. They're right up here. Big Pete pounded them into my head one by one. Up there was an operator.
Yeah, and what did it get him? A Sing Sing funeral. And that's the same thing it'll get you.
It's going to get me $1 million.
All right, Fred, all right. I'm sick of arguing with you. If you want to go back, go ahead. I don't care.
I'm not going back any place. I'm lining up a couple of guys. I'm going to teach them what Big Pete taught me.
Just leave me out of it. That's
Okay. Just ask me for something when the dough starts rolling.
I won't ask you for nothing. Yeah, I will ask you for something. Go get yourself killed. Then I can bawl my head off and forget about you. That's what I asked you for. Come on in the kitchen.
Oh, baby.
I wish I could feed your brain instead of your belly.
Safe and loft squad, Captain Hanson.
Detective Clark, Captain.
Well?
The parole commission records show that Frederick Russo was released from Sing Sing October 1st after serving 11 years and 4 months.
Is he still reporting to the parole officer?
Yes, Captain. Once a month. He's been regular.
He would be. What's his address?
450 East 21st.
Yeah, East 21st. All right, Clark, come on back to the office.
Okay.
Sergeant Ryan.
Yes, Captain.
Come in here a minute.
Sure thing, Captain.
Clark got an address on Russo.
Oh, good.
Yeah, from the parole commission. Sit down. I don't know, Sergeant. Russo might be going square. But what was he doing out visiting Big Pete's grave? Maybe looking to knock the knobs off some more safes. And if that's so, he can't do it alone. Now, I want you to find out who he's got and what they're up to.
Yes, sir.
You've got yourself, Clark, Sanders, Burns, and Garnett. I want somebody on Russo every minute until we find out what's going through his mind. You got it?
We won't let him out of our sight, Captain.
Wait till Clark comes in, Sergeant, and then get going.
Okay.
And remember one thing. I want them caught in the act. No other way.
Come on, Fred. Take me home, will you?
Will you sit still, Vera? I told you I got to meet somebody.
Anybody you got to meet in this joint ain't worth meeting. Now, let's get out of here.
Go ahead, Vera. Go home if you want. I'm going to stick here.
You got to get up early tomorrow.
Early for what? If you're so worried, I'll put you in a... Oh, there they are.
Look, Fred, don't get into nothing, will you?
Go on home. I got to see these guys.
Listen to me, will you, Fred?
So long. I'll see you later.
Oh, excuse me.
What? Oh, yeah, it's okay. Hello, guys.
Hiya, Russo. Sit down.
Well?
I'll buy you a deal, Russo.
Okay.
But you still got to sell Laviola here.
What's the matter with him?
Nothing, except I'm for sticking to my own knitting. You've been shooting off what an easy touch these safe jobs are. Well, that's something new to me. The way I hear, a safe job is the hardest trick to turn.
You just listen to me and we'll do all right.
What's the matter? I'm not doing all right now?
Wake up, will you, Laviola? What you call all right is buttons.
Okay, so it's buttons. But all them buttons are mine. They don't get cut 3 ways.
What are you worrying about a 3-way split for? This is big dough. More than you ever heard of.
Tell me, Russo, what makes you such an expert?
Did you ever hear of Big Pete Schneider?
Yeah, I heard of him. What are you, his first cousin?
Will you listen, Laviola? This is a good pitch.
Okay, Russo. What about Big Pete?
He was my professor in college. Everything he knew, I know. And I'll teach you what Big Pete taught me.
Tell me, did he teach you how to stay clear of the safe and love squad?
Yeah, that was the first lesson. Case the job good. Take nothing but cash. And they can't lay a hand on you.
Yeah, unless they catch you red hot right on the job.
Well, who's looking to be jumped up in the act? That's an accident.
Yeah. Have you got anything lined up?
It's only Barrett.
I'm going home, Fred. You coming?
Well, stop talking about it and go ahead. I'll see you later.
Now, listen here. Oh, good night.
Yeah, nice dish there, Rousseau.
Talks too much.
You ever know when it doesn't?
Let's get back to business, will you?
Yeah, what do you got lined up?
A loaded store, plus a couple of factories in the garment district.
And what do you count on taking out?
Plenty.
Well, what's plenty?
What are you worrying about, Laviola? If Russo says there'll be plenty, that's okay. It's okay for me, anyways.
All right, Rousseau. I'm in.
Good. Glad to have you. Let's have a drink on it, huh? Waiter! Waiter! Over here, huh?
Russo sat there with the girl for a while, Captain.
Yeah?
Then these other two came in and took a booth, Joe Pelletieri and Frank Laviola.
Mm-hmm.
Russo left the booth and joined them. They're still talking.
Okay, Sergeant. This looks like the mob. When they leave, one of you get with each of them. And stay with them.
So, Don, even as the criminals were organizing, New York detectives of the Safe and Loft Squad were aware of their activities and laid their plans to capture them in the act. But unexpected developments upset the best-laid plans.
Now back to Gangbusters. You were telling us, Chief Sullivan, how detectives of the New York City Police Department's Safe and Loft Squad had under surveillance a gang of criminals they knew were planning a series of large safe burglaries.
That's right, Don. And the assigned detectives, working in teams, trailed their suspects around the clock. Days went by, however, and the criminals failed to make a move. Then one night, Sergeant Ryan and Detective Clark followed Russo and one of his Confederates, Joe, into a Bowery dive and watched them as they stood at the bar.
What do you say, Clark? Shall we get up close to him?
They're liable to make us, Sergeant.
Come on. It's worth a chance if we can overhear him.
Okay.
You get around on that side of him.
Right.
You guys gotta listen to me, Joe. I know what I'm doing.
Room in here, fella.
What? Yeah, plenty.
We have a glass of beer.
You can't blame him, Russo. He's getting the edge. So am I. You've been waiting long enough.
Okay, we're ready to go.
When?
In a couple of days.
Oh, that's more like it.
First, we need a few things.
For instance, what?
Well, there's stuff on this list here.
Hey, that's a lot of hardware.
We gotta get it.
Where's that beer?
We split the list up. Buy the stuff in hardware stores. One item in each store. Now, let's go find Laviola.
I think I know where he is.
Drop some change in the bar, will you?
Yeah.
Come on. Now, we get this stuff together. Now, the three of us go out and take a look.
Did you catch what they said, Sergeant?
Yeah, keep hot on them, Clark. I'm going to call Captain Hanson.
Hello?
Captain,
Yes?
Sergeant Ryan. I didn't wake you.
No, I just got in. What's up?
Clark and I caught part of a conversation between Russo and Joe. It's any day now.
Oh? What makes you so sure?
They're going out to buy burglar tools tomorrow. They're going to visit hardware stores.
Okay. Stay with them, Sergeant. I want enough evidence against those guys so they'll never get out. I want every storekeeper where they make a purchase to be able to identify whatever they bought without question.
Well, you want to buy that one?
I don't know.
Electric grills don't grow on trees, not yet. That and the other one you looked at are all I got.
Maybe it'll be okay.
It should be. It's guaranteed for all kinds of heavy duty.
You got plenty of bits?
Yeah, plenty. Make up your mind about the drill. I got to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Phone, customers, phone all around this place all day long. Larry's Hardware. Hello.
Don't say anything, Larry. Sergeant Ryan, Safe and Loft Squad.
Oh, hello.
That guy in your store looking at the electric drill. Sell it to him.
Yeah, but...
Sell it to him, Larry, even if you got to cut the price.
Okay, if you say so, but, well, this business I don't understand.
Just be sure you can identify it later.
Okay.
And the guy, too. Make a note of the serial numbers.
Oh, yeah. But now I understand.
Okay, Larry. Be around to see you later.
Come in, Sergeant.
Well, Captain, looks like tonight's the night. They got enough burglar tools to crack Fort Knox.
And you can trace them?
Right back to the stores where they bought them.
Good work. And what do you make it for tonight?
Well, they got two places all cased out.
Mm-hmm.
A clothing store at 26th on Broadway.
Yeah.
And the Loft Building on West 27th.
Which one do you think they'll try first?
It's a toss-up, Captain.
Well, I'd lay my money on the clothing store. They probably figure they'll have less trouble with the safe and maybe get more cash.
Okay.
But keep the other place covered.
It will be.
I told you, Ryan, I want them hands down. And that's the way we're going to get them. The two of us are going to plant ourselves inside that clothing store and wait for them. We're giving the district attorney an open and shut case on this one.
Well, looks pretty good from where I'm sitting.
Now, let's not be too sure, Sergeant. This is a funny business. Anything can happen to queer the works.
Fred.
Yeah? What do you want?
Come in the kitchen a minute, will you? Oh, these things.
Yeah? What do you want, Vera?
Open up this jar for me, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, where are you going all dressed up?
Out?
Out? Supper's almost ready.
That's too bad. I'm eating with the boys. Here's your job.
I don't want you around those boys, Fred. They're nothing but trouble.
Who's living my life, me or you?
Well, you're not doing very well at it.
Look, baby, tonight's the big night. I'll eat with you tomorrow night.
You're not leaving this house.
So long.
I said you're not leaving.
Hey,
You're not leaving.
put down that knife.
I'll kill you. I swear I will.
Cut it out now.
You're staying here.
You're looking for trouble, Vera.
I've had nothing but trouble since I first laid eyes on you.
Now, wait a minute, baby. Fun's fun. Put that knife down.
I'm going to put an end to my trouble right now.
Vera.
Right now.
You dirty little...
Go with me, Fred.
You're trying to kill me, huh?
Fred. Fred. See.
I told you to lay off. Serves you right. So long.
What time is it, Captain?
11:15.
You think they're coming?
Who knows?
Certainly hope they don't try the loft building first, Captain. I want to be in on a collar.
Don't worry, Sergeant. Oh. Yeah, they're working on the back door.
Yeah.
Come on. Quiet now.
I wonder if the men outside spotted them.
I'm sure they did. We'll wait till they get inside and start working on the safe. Then we'll nab them.
Right.
Shh. Come on. A little closer. Careful.
Work at it, guys. Work at it.
This is the first time I wanted burglars to get into a building.
Quiet.
This door won't budge, Russo.
Got to. Give it all you got. Come on, get it. All right, again. Okay, hold it. What now? Oh, leave it lay. Let's get out of here.
Hey, but boss...
We can't crash the door. Let's go. Get the stuff together.
What do you say, Captain? Shall I give the signal to grab him?
No, let them go. I want more than an attempt charge against these guys. We'll get them on their next one.
Now back to Gangbusters.
Russo, Big Pete Schneider would sure be ashamed of you now.
I would expect a burglar-proof door.
Anybody but Russo.
Lay off, will you, Laviola?
Big Pete must be turning
That's
over.
enough. Take a right here, Joe.
Yeah, Russo.
We still got the loft building. We clean it out. We get 50 grand.
Yeah, if they got no burglar-proof doors.
Let me worry about that. Just do like I tell you.
Cap,
Hello, Clark.
They broke in the side door, Captain. Looks like they're on the third floor now.
Did they post any lookouts?
No, sir. We've got the whole block covered. Too bad you didn't get them down at the clothing store.
It doesn't make any difference, one place or the other.
Any orders, Captain?
Stick here and cover for us. They'll probably come out the way they went in. We'll get them as they walk out the door.
Yes, sir.
I'll be with Sergeant Ryan and the others.
So done, the safe and loft squad detectives had the 27th Street loft building surrounded, and they were waiting for the criminals to emerge by way of the door they had entered. Meanwhile, unaware of the carefully laid trap of the safe and loft squad detectives, the three burglars had completed their job and were about to leave the building.
Come on. Pick up that stuff.
Yeah, Russo, yeah.
Get it all. I don't want nothing laying around that give the cops a break.
Yeah, I guess that's all of it. I'll carry the tin box.
You mind the tools, Laviola. I'll take care of the box. Get that Jimmy there.
Where?
There.
Oh, I see it.
All right, come on, drop it in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out downstairs.
See, Laviola, didn't I tell you, huh? Didn't I tell you?
Oh, tell me again when we're home in bed.
Okay, hold it here. Now, we'll get on the freight elevator and go out the way we came in.
I don't like that elevator this time of night.
What's the matter? We came up in it, didn't we?
I don't like it, that's all. Why can't we walk down? It's only 3 floors.
Because the fire doors and the stairs might be bugged, that's why. I don't want to hit any burglar alarms after we got this far. Get on that elevator.
Why do you have to argue so much, Laviola? Nothing's ever right for you.
Oh, shut up.
All right, Joe. Take it down.
Yeah. Here we go. Hey, Russo. What do you say we put the stuff away and go out and celebrate, huh?
Yeah, you guys celebrate if you want. I gotta go look in on Vera.
Yeah, what's the matter? Ain't she feeling good?
Got a pain in the jaw.
There we are, straight floor.
Wait a minute.
What now?
Look, we can play it a lot safer.
What do you mean?
Joe, take the elevator to the top.
We're crying out loud.
We'll
Why?
go up to the roof, over to the next building, and come down that way.
Yeah, but Russo, that means breaking through another couple of doors.
I don't want anybody to run into us coming out of here. That's a lesson from Big Pete.
Don't be a dope. We're here on the ground floor. The street's 10 yards away. We walk right out. There's nothing to it.
Take her up to the top, Joe.
Silly boy.
You heard what I said?
Well, do it without me. I'm going out the way I came in. That's safe enough.
Yeah, Russo, there ain't no sense to it. Somebody could see us coming out of there, too.
Okay. Open up. We'll go out this way.
Sure. All clear.
Let's go.
Hey, grab some of this stuff, will you?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now, right out the door and walk away like you own the joint. No rushing, no running. Now, you got it?
Yeah.
Good. Hold it here. I'll take a look in the alley. Okay. Nice and dark. And all clear. Let's go.
Would you?
Head for the car.
Russo.
Hey,
Cops, get him up.
Yeah, okay.
Not me. So long. Get him. Oh. I got him, Captain. No, you don't, Captain.
Let's shoot.
All right, just keep him up.
Who squealed?
Nobody had to squeal, Russo. We've been right on top of you for 2 weeks. We could have nailed you any time, but we waited until we had you good. Now let's get moving.
So, Don, that was how one gang of burglars fared at the hands of the New York City Police Department's Safe and Loft Squad. They're all back in the penitentiary.
It was a real illustration of fine detective work, Chief Sullivan.
Yes, and I think the men of the New York City Safe and Loft Squad deserve congratulations for their mighty good job.
They certainly do, Chief Sullivan. And gangbusters, thanks to you for telling us this factual case history.
Gangbusters, brought to you by the makers of Sloan's Liniment.
Calling the police, calling the G-men, calling all Americans to war on the underworld. Tonight, the case of the Black Bottom Bandit, the gay young Southern killer who used 2 weapons, a machine gun and a clarinet.
But before we begin tonight's case, let's consider the cases of all you folks who find that March dampness almost always plagues you with muscular aches and pains. Well, there's no need for you to endure the discomfort of a stiff neck or a sore shoulder. Just reach for your bottle of Sloan's Liniment and enjoy the same quick and comforting relief that Sloan's has brought to thousands during the past 50 years. You'll find Sloan's the easiest of liniments to apply. All you have to do is pat on Sloan's Liniment, that's all. Pat Sloan's on the sore place and relax. In practically no time at all, you'll feel a gentle and beneficial warmth. The sign that Sloan's Liniment is going to work just like a heat treatment to loosen your tight and aching muscles. Because Sloan's Liniment brings you this relief, the relief you want. You should have a bottle of this reliable friend in need on your medicine shelf at all times. For muscular distress often strikes without warning. And the faster you apply Sloan's Liniment, the sooner you'll be your old self once again. So tonight, after our thrilling gangbuster dramatization, take a look at your medicine shelf. If you see that your bottle of Sloan's is almost empty, be sure to stop in at your druggist's for Sloan's Liniment first thing tomorrow. Now picture our setting as a special office turned over to gangbusters by Commissioner Louis J. Valentine of the New York City Police. Colonel H. Norman Schwarzkopf, now serving with the United States Army, interviews by proxy Superintendent George Rayer of the New Orleans Police Department. Colonel Schwarzkopf.
Superintendent Rayer, you say that music and dancing played an important part in tonight's case?
A very important part, Colonel Schwarzkopf.
That's what I want out of life. Music, dancing. To have 100 girls falling on my neck. Hear 'em call me the big shot. All I need is the money, and I'll get that with this.
Yes, Colonel, in an effort to be considered a big shot, Earl Joyner turned gunman, but was captured. Then on May 13th, 1932, he shot one of the prison guards and escaped with 2 other convicts. They fled to Texas, where Earl Joyner set up headquarters in a house on the outskirts of Houston.
Cut it, will you, Joyner? Playing that same thing over and over again.
Yeah, lay off, Joyner. It gives me the willies.
You guys don't appreciate hot music.
I'd appreciate some of that money you said we was going to make.
Me, too.
Well, what do you think I've been doing the past 3 weeks? I got plans all drawn up and plotted out. I got the blueprints of the inside of every bank within 100 miles.
How about going into action? Cut the kidding, Joyner. Lay off that clarinet and talk with us, will you?
Okay. To lead the kind of life I want, boys, nightclubs, baby dolls, expensive clothes, you gotta have money. But we're not going after chicken feed, we're going after the stuff. Now, pull your chairs up the table and I'll lay the plans out and show you stuff. I got every detail worked out. Now, take a look at these drawings.
Say, this is something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you had brains, Joyner, but I didn't know you had this many.
I'm going to explain those plans to you in just a minute. But first, here's the basis of my planning.
Yeah.
We're going to have machine guns, and we're going to use them. We're going to mow people down. We aren't going to stop and tell people to get out of the way. We're going to shoot them out of the way. All right, now look at these plans. Bank after bank we're going to take. And we're going to take them over with machine gun bullets. We'll shoot up the banks so they won't even know what we look like.
Emergency. Bank robbery at First National Bank, Springs, Texas. 3 gunmen armed with machine guns shut up bank as they fled. Urgent. Alla, Louisiana bank robbed of over $6,000. Warning. Criminals have machine guns. All police. Merchants and Farmers Bank, Grapeland, Texas. Raided by machine gun bandits.
Okay, boys, give the people in this bank another blast, one they'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Joyner, you're right. This sure is a life. Plenty of dough and one nightclub after another.
Yeah, boy.
Look at Blondie over there, Joyner. Look at Blondie.
Yeah.
Boy, she's swinging out.
The crest of the waves, boys. We're riding the crest of the waves. Hey, what's the matter? No music? Oh, we gotta have music. Hey, leader, band leader, come here.
Yes, sir. You want me?
Yeah. I want you to play Black Bottom. It's my favorite song.
But we just played that a few minutes ago.
It's all right. I'm paying, ain't it? Here's $100.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now, just a second. Here's another 100.
Oh, thanks.
You're talking to a big shot now. Go on, play the Black Bottom and play it hot.
Yes, sir. I'll play that number right away, sir. All right, boys. The Black Bottom, and give it everything you got.
You know, Joyner, I think we've shot up more banks in a shorter time than any gang that ever operated.
We ought to get a good haul from this bank and find Tula. How's it feel to have a rope tied around your neck, Mr. Bank President?
He doesn't look much like a bank president now, does he?
Oh, it's the biggest stunt you ever pulled, Joyner. Kidnapping this guy from his house to make him open the bank vault.
But you better loosen that rope a bit. You don't want the guy to croak on us before we get to the bank.
Hey, which road do I take, Joyner?
On to the left. The bank's up the street to the left there.
Okay. Well, for Pete's sake.
Say, what is this?
All these wagons and stuff.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, girl, howdy, dear. How's the crop coming? Back up, girl. Back up. There's the girl.
Must be market day.
Yeah, and the sap farmer's got the whole road blocked for the horses and wagons.
They're all around the bank, too. They'd spot us in a second if we try to go in.
Looks like the job's off.
A couple of those farmers are looking this way. They may spot this bank president in the car and know something's wrong.
We better get out of here. Turn up the side road fast.
That's what I call a rotten break.
Yeah, now we can't use this bank president. What are we going to do with him?
Chuck him out.
He may go to the cops.
He's got a wife and kids. If he puts the cops on our trail, we'll come back and kill him. You hear that, mister?
Yes.
Okay, get out.
I can't. If you slow down...
Slow down nothing. Jump.
I'll be killed.
You don't want to jump. Oh, well, I'll kick you out.
Just slow down first, please. We're going 60.
The more you get hurt, the better I like it. Come on, fellas, kick him out. See him go flying?
Yeah, bounce for 20 yards.
Well, where to now, Joyner?
I don't know. Hey, wait. There's one town I haven't seen yet. New Orleans.
That's right. They say they got some swell dance halls down there.
Yeah, and Creole babes. That's where we'll head, Davis. New Orleans, the land of dreams. We'll bust it wide open.
Look out! Open fire, men. Fast!
You imagine they sideswiped our car without crashing.
Any of cars and after them. Come on. Step on it. They're getting away. Turn on that searchlight. They got around that bend in the road. Look. Looks like a trail of gasoline in the center of the road.
We must have plugged their gas tank.
Can't get far. They can't get off this road. Swamps on both sides. Faster, faster.
Hold it. Car up ahead. It stopped.
Pull up to it. But we set to shoot.
It's the bandit car. There are the bullet holes.
Car's empty. Flash that searchlight around.
Right, Sheriff.
Don't see anything. Wait. Turn the light back to the left a bit.
Yeah?
Those cypress trees, the other side of the canal.
By George, there they are, climbing up the other side of the canal. There they are.
Get them. Too late. They got away through the trees. Pete.
Yes, Sheriff.
Race to the nearest phone. Have men approach that area from the other side of the swamp.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you come with me. We're going to swim this canal after.
Right, Sheriff. Yes.
Certainly exciting action, Superintendent Rayer. But before you tell us the outcome of this chase, Frank Gallup has a word from our sponsor.
Day and night, freight trains and motor trucks are crisscrossing this country, freighting the materials of war to the men of the services. The men who handle these tough jobs deserve the thanks of the nation. With all the rest of you who are in important jobs, they've taken a pledge that now work comes first. That means staying in good health so that you can do a good job. I guess that's why so many thousands on thousands of you now keep a bottle of reliable Sloan's liniment in your locker at the plant, as well as another bottle on your medicine shelf at home. For you've learned from bitter experience that muscular aches and pains often strike suddenly, especially when you're on a strenuous and tiring job. Sloan's, you'll learn, takes hardly any time at all to apply. During your lunchtime or after work, all you have to do is pat on some Sloan's liniment, Then relax for a short while. Sloan's does the rest, working like a heat treatment to help you find the quick and comforting relief you want so much. In many jobs, you're liable to suffer muscular distress from all three of the main causes: overexertion, accident, or overexposure to chilling weather. Sloan's a real friend in need. Will help loosen and relax your sore and aching muscles, whatever the cause. Remember that when you use Sloan's liniment, you needn't endure hard and painful rubbing or massage. All you do is pat on this world-famous liniment. Just pat Sloan's on the sore place and relax. If you've never used Sloan's liniment, you'd do well to stop in at your favorite druggist's on your way home from work tomorrow and get a bottle. If you're one of the millions of Sloan's regular users, always be sure you have a fairly full bottle. An empty bottle of Sloan's is no help at all when you want relief in a hurry. Now back to our interview at headquarters.
Now, Superintendent Ryer, did Earl Joyner and his gang escape the posse that waylaid them in the swamps?
Yes, Colonel Schwarzkopf, they did escape. And they seemed to disappear off the face of the map. 3 weeks later, Chief Grosh of the New Orleans Police and his Lieutenant Schwem were covering the nightclubs of New Orleans.
It's after 2 in the morning, Chief Grosh. Don't you think we ought to call it a night?
Oh, I guess so, Lieutenant Schwem. Perhaps we are on a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
But I want to get that killer, Joyner.
We've been covering every New Orleans nightclub for weeks now. Joyner was here. We'd run into him before this.
Yeah, but nightclubs and girls and hot music are his weakness. Wait, Schwem. There's the Kit Kat Club up the street. We haven't covered that for a couple of hours.
I've never seen anybody so persistent as you are, Chief Grosh. You got on a trail of someone.
Joyner is a maniac with a gun. His whole gang is. Oh, well, we can give the place the once-over from this door.
Quite a crowd inside.
Yeah, but no sign. Lieutenant.
Yes, Chief?
That table in the far corner. Those men sitting at it.
Travis.
And Morgan. But I don't see Joyner.
No, I don't either.
Problem is, how are we going to approach that table without them spotting us?
They'll have guns. If they ever start shooting at all these people inside...
Yeah, it'll be a wholesale murder. But look, I got an idea.
What, Chief?
Here's a couple of waiters' aprons. We'll put these on.
Say, that's a swell idea.
Yeah. Come on, tie this string in back of me.
Yeah, but think we ought to carry a tray or something?
No, these aprons should do the trick.
No. I'm all set.
Now remember, Schwem, we've got to grab them before they can pull a gun.
Yeah.
If they spot us before we grab them, jump for the table.
Right.
Knock it over on top of them. And pull the tablecloth over the head.
Right.
All right. Through this door. Now, not too fast, Schwem. Not too fast.
Right.
If they spot us, dive for the table.
Morgan's looking this way.
Yeah. Keep walking. A few more steps and...
He sees us.
Dive for them fast. Drop it. Drop that gun.
Okay, don't shoot. I give up.
Put cuffs on him, Lieutenant.
All right. Gosh, that fellow dancing toward that exit.
It's Joyner. Hold these fellas. I'll go get him.
All right.
Joyner, look out, cops!
No, you don't, Joyner. Come here.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Want to put up a fight, eh?
No, I give up.
You bet your life you do. Come on, Joyner. Start walking. Your dancing days are over.
Colonel Schwarzkopf, Joyner and his gang was sentenced from 27 to 46 years in Angola prison. But less than a year later, September 10th, 1933...
They got them put away for life. But they're wrong. They built up a new gang right here inside the prison. Some of the worst killers in the country. Wouldn't want to meet us up a dark alley, would you? Well, you will. We're getting out today during the ball game. We got guns, and we're getting out during the ball game.
Okay, boys, now's the time. Shoot in the crowd. Kill him. Face for the front gate, come on. There's a guard. Shoot him. Back to this building. Visitor running this way. Plug him, don't wait, plug him.
Okay, hold it.
Yeah? What is it, Joyner?
The captain of the guard should be at the front gate. He'll have the keys. There he is. He don't see us. Kill him. That got him. We'll grab the keys and get out of here. Come on, fast.
Statewide alarm. Emergency. 13 convicts, led by Earl Joyner, have shot way out of prison. 3 men killed, including captain of guards. Killers are heading north. Block all roads and form posses. Special bulletin to all posses. 8 of escaped convicts were surrounded and captured after gun battle near Rolling Creek. 1 convict killed. This accounts for 8 of the 13 who escaped. Sheriff's posse reporting. 4 more convicts have just been recaptured when they wrecked car near White's Gully. They are now on their way back to jail.
To all posses in the field, Earl Joyner, only convict at large, has escaped into wooded swamp on outskirts of Houston. All posses close in.
Cops. After me. But only stop raining so I can see something. It's so dark. I've got to find some place to hide till morning. Oh, my face. Barbed wire fence. Oh, I'm all cut. I'm bloody.
Keep going, man. You went this way. Keep going.
Right after me. Which way to turn? Gotta find some place to hide. What's that? Pigs. A pig pen. Maybe I can hide in there. Out of my way, you rotten pigs. If I can bury myself in the muck in this pig pen. Ooh, my face.
Come on, man. Try to get you far away. That's right, Sheriff.
Flash your lights around.
Listen to the pigs. Wonder what they're so excited about.
Probably the storm. Turn your light on them.
Yeah, I guess so.
It looks like a barn over there. Might be in that barn. Come on.
Right.
Get your snoot out of my face, you dumb pig. Oh, my face hurts. But I fooled the cops. Yeah, I'll hide here all night and then I'll get away. I gotta get away.
Yeah? Who are you? What do you mean bursting into my house this way?
Shut up, farmer. Open your mouth and I'll kill you.
Yeah, all right.
You're gonna hide me, see? I need clothes and food, and I need medicine for my face. It's all cut and swollen. Those cops got me crazy, running and hiding and running. I can't stand no more. I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone. What's that? Coppers outside my car.
Yeah.
You want to die? You want to die right now?
No.
And don't tell them about me. I gotta hide. I can... Oh, those rafters up by the ceiling. I can climb up there. All right. Keep facing me while I climb up.
Yes.
One bullet will kill you, and I got plenty.
No, don't shoot.
There. I'm all set now, farmer. My gun's pointing right down at you through these cracks in the lumber.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Sheriff.
Jim, we're looking for an escaped convict. You seen anything of a stranger around these parts?
No, Sheriff.
He's here somewhere. We've been trailing him 2 days now. We won't stop till we get him.
Yes.
Hey, what's that?
What?
That noise. Came from the rafters up there.
Rafters? I didn't hear anything. Probably some chipmunks got in up there.
Jim, you feeling all right?
Yes.
Your face is pale.
I'm all right.
You say you haven't seen anything of a stranger at all?
Oh, no, Sheriff, no.
Well, then I won't take up any more of your time. All right, boys. Outside.
Yes, Sheriff. All right, let's go.
I'll be going, Jim.
Hey.
But I'm taking you with me. All right, Jim. You can talk now. He's in there, isn't he?
Yes, Sheriff. Up on the rafters. He's got a gun.
I knew something was wrong the way you acted.
He'll get him. Keep your guns on that door, men. Right. Join us in there. If he tries to come out, shoot.
Right.
Bill, you come with me.
Right.
We'll go around back and climb in through the window. Come on. Here we are. I'll go in first.
Careful, Sheriff. He's got a gun.
Give me a hand. I'll pull you in. Steady now.
Okay, Joyner. We have you surrounded. Come down from those rafters or I'll shoot up through the floor. I'll give you just 5 seconds, Joyner.
Look. His hand falling over the side of the plank.
Dropping his gun. Wait a minute. Maybe a trick.
Oh. See his body. Slipping off the rafters.
He's falling down.
Look out. He's unconscious.
What's wrong with him?
Roll him over. Look at his face. It's fallen twice its right size. You can't even see his eyes.
He's burning up with fever.
It's all infected.
Blood poisoning?
Most likely.
What a sight he is.
Yes. Looks like Joyner outsmarted himself for good this time. All right. Help me lift him.
Yep.
We'll get him to the prison hospital.
And Earl Joyner had outsmarted himself, Colonel Schwarzkopf. Though he always claimed he'd never die in a prison, he died in the prison hospital 2 days later, and from infection on his face caused by his hiding in the pig pen, and the pigs sloshing the filth all over him.
This has been a powerful case, Superintendent Ryer. Here was a young man who deliberately turned to crime at the age of 22. How old was he when he died?
Just 23. He thought he was too smart for the law, and he really met his death from the pigs.
Thank you, Superintendent Ryer. And now, before we broadcast our nationwide clues, here is Frank Gallup with a suggestion.
These days, the youngsters practically live in their roller skates, even clumping up and down the stairs despite all your warnings. And, of course, they fall occasionally. So that means reaching for your bottle of reliable Sloan's liniment. Yes, for the past 2 generations, mothers all over the world have helped their children find relief from muscular aches and pains with Sloan's, the family friend in need. All you need do is pat on Sloan's, that's all. Just pat Sloan's on that black and blue mark. Or Charlie horse, and tell Sister Sue or young Bobby to stay quiet for a while. In a very few minutes, they'll feel that gentle and beneficial warmth begin to chase the ache right out of their sore and hurting muscles. For Sloan's, like a heat treatment, brings you quick and comforting relief without any painful rubbing or massage. That's why millions count on Sloan's liniment whenever any member of the family is suffering from muscular distress. Many of you I know always make sure there's a bottle of Sloan's on your medicine shelf at all times. Just the same, before you go to bed tonight, just check your supply. The past few weeks have been pretty wet and blustery. The kind of weather that so frequently brings stiff necks and sore backs with it. Perhaps your bottle of Sloan's liniment is practically empty. If it is, make a note to get Sloan's liniment from your druggist tomorrow. It's wise to be prepared. And now, the clues. If you have any information concerning these clues, notify your local police, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or gangbusters at once. For Sloan's liniment next week, the amazing narrative of Fantasy Farms, a mysterious mansion guarded by an electric eye, dungeons sunk deep into the earth, ammunition hidden in the walls, trick furniture that held enough guns to blow up a battalion of invaders. And still the law enforcement authorities were able to cope with this secret gang, smoke them out of their lair, and break up this vicious mob for all time. Don't miss this gripping Phillips H. Lord public service dramatization of Gangbusters. Give to the Red Cross War Relief Fund and give generously today through your local chapter.
Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe.